Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and today I'm going to be doing my review of episode 15 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, Seeing Red. So, in this episode, Devon has a temper tantrum. Again. But this time it's due to magical influence. So, that Fury Cell that the Rangers stole from the villains, well, it's turning Devon evil. It's making him more reckless, aggressive, and he yells at his team, that big meanie. So, the examples of him being evil in this episode are extremely lame. Extremely. So, Devon stops a robbery by lifting the getaway car up in the air with the robber inside. Evil. Devon doesn't use teamwork in a fight against the villains. Evil. Like, Devon, he's a little aggressive in a sparring match with two randoms at the gym. Evil. Like, what is this? What is this? This is Devon being evil. Are you serious? Are you serious? Devon was late to the fight with the villains. Evil. You could have had him kick a puppy or something. Like, or just, you could have had him being rude to the Rangers. He really wasn't rude to the Rangers until they annoyed him. Like, until they got in his face trying to do some intervention about the Fury Cell. He wasn't mean to them at all. So it's like, what evil is this? What kind of Fury Cell? Really evil? Okay. And speaking of that intervention, you know, when the Rangers and Commander Shaw were trying to tell Devon to stop using the Fury Cell because it's making him evil. So during that intervention, Commander Shaw said, like, you're hurting the team. And I swear she said that in another episode. I think it was episode 12. Like, yeah, when episode 12 where Steel and Nate were arguing with each other, she was telling them, you're hurting the team. Like, I feel that that's her catchphrase now. It should be. I like it. You're hurting the team. Okay, so the Fury Cells. Apparently they're finite. Like, eventually they run out of energy. So Devon kept stealing Fury Cells from the villains, right? And apparently if you keep using the Fury Cells, you know, they'll eventually turn you evil permanently. You know, this is what Scrozzle, you know, said to Evox and whatever. And Evox actually wants Devon to become evil. Okay, now, had Evox said, you know, if Devon turned evil, then it would be easier for us to defeat the other four Rangers, or maybe Devon will kill the other four Rangers for us. Like, if Evox had said this, then I'd get the plan more. But Evox didn't say any of this. He's just like, oh, Devon's gonna be evil? Cool. Evox, you know this could backfire on you too, right? Like, being evil doesn't make him, it doesn't mean like Devon's gonna work for you guys, right? Like, Devon could turn evil, he could kill the other Rangers, and he could also kill you guys. Like, like, he's not under your control just because he's evil. Y'all get that, right? Like, especially when Devon using that battleizer with the Fury Cell, he seems to be able to defeat your forces by himself. So I don't know why y'all want him to be evil. But okay. So there was a scene where Devon was trying to take yet another Fury Cell from the villains, right? But Robbie was gonna stand in his way, right? He's like, no, Devon, you can't have another Fury Cell, it'll turn you evil, you gotta stop this. You know, but Devon wasn't trying to hear that shit. So Devon and Robbie got into a fight, and Devon in his battleizer, you know, his Fury mode, he's beating the shit out of Robbie. Like, he beat Robbie's ass to the point where Robbie even demorphed and Robbie could barely stand and shit. It's like, Devon came closer to killing a Ranger than Evox has this entire season. I am disgusted. So yeah, eventually Devon, through sheer willpower, I guess, he overcame his urge to keep using Fury Cells. So he, you know, once the last Fury Cell wore off, he didn't replace it with a new one. He's like, no, and then he destroyed the last remaining Fury Cell and he threw it back at Roxy and shit. So rude. But yeah, Devon, he's back to normal. But without any Fury Cells, he can no longer power the, you know, the Red Fury mode. So I guess that's the end of that battleizer after 2 episodes. Okay, maybe they'll eventually find another power source, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, more fighting, more fighting. There was a Robotron in this episode, the Rangers defeated it. There was some Giga Drones in this episode, the Rangers defeated them. Yay, Rangers win, they saved the day, woo woo. But it wasn't a total loss for the villains, because the villains were able to get the data on Devon's cheetah power. I don't know how they did this. I don't remember seeing a scene where like the Robotron used that data chip to get Devon's power. I don't remember seeing that scene. Maybe I missed it, like the 2 or 3 times I've seen this episode, but I don't remember seeing a scene like that. But whatever, the Rangers, the villains now have data on all 3 of the Rangers' beast powers. You know, the gorilla power, the jackrabbit power, and the cheetah power. But who is going to be given these powers? So yeah, that was the episode. It is an episode of Power Rangers. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't feel comfortable giving it a 2. I barely feel comfortable giving it a 3, but I'm gonna give it a 3 anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a 3 and move on with my life. Okay, so if you're watching this review, what did you think about episode 15 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was mud? Let me know in the comments if you be so kind. All right, later guys. Jamata.